Cadre deployment has been one of the worst things to have happened in South Africa, as the cadres deployed by the African National Congress are incompetent and have destroyed most, if not all, the institutions that the cadres have managed.
For once, the ruling party has admitted to its faults and failures to the people in the Northwest. ANC-NEC member Zizi Kodwa says the reason behind the lack of service delivery in the Lichtenburg area is the result of cadre deployment. He says the councillors and representatives had their own interest at heart and not that of the people.
Cadre deployment is a process through which political parties in a democracy give effect to their policies and objectives by placing functionaries who subscribe to the same values. The nature of cadre deployment is that members of a governing party are appointed into public office on the basis that they are loyal members of that governing party. And although there's nothing inherently wrong with cadre deployment, as many governments around the world utilize the system, the problem with the system is the quality of cadres deployed and the political pressure brought to bear by the deployees that the political parties deploy.
I feel like for the past, nearly 30 years, all of the appointments through cadre deployment has been based on loyalty to the ANC. Then you get a nice government job with nice perks. And if you have been, and you struggle credentials, if you claim or even falsely claim that, you were fighting the struggle, for our freedom during apartheid, and you have an ANC t-shirt on, poof, you got a spot just because of your loyalty. And that has been one of the biggest failures in our politics, is that we have had people placed in positions based on the loyalty to the political party, the ANC, and not to the loyalty to an ordinary citizen who they are meant to serve as a public servant. And that has caused many of the problems that we have, whether it's ESCOM, state capture, a failing education system. These are a result of that very, very thing.
And although the African National Congress denies that there is a problem with how they utilize cadre deployment, it is vital that the African National Congress dismantles the system of deploying cadres into public office, as almost every day there is news on a collapse of a sphere of government.